Hi, boys and girls. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Right now, it's kind of Sunday afternoon when I'm making this video for you to watch tomorrow. It's beautiful outside, and I keep imagining that maybe you're getting a chance to go outside for a little while. I know it's hard, and you have to stay in your own yard and, maybe play with just the kids that you live with. But things are going to get better soon. I just feel it in my heart. So we're going to keep moving right ahead, and we're going to try to do some fun things for the rest of this school year. And boy, oh boy, are you making me proud. Let me go over some of the things that I saw. Remember we were making our Eric Carle pictures? You did me proud. Wow, you unbelievable work. Let's start with Charlie. Charlie sent me a video, and it was a video of him reading his whole book to me. Amazing. It's so cool when you can see an author read their book to you. And then his Eric Carle picture, it was very creative. He had an elephant being attacked, I think, by a cheetah and a rhino. And he had the sun in the back, just like Eric Carle does. And he even said that he made the legs hang off the page so it could be more like Eric Carle's books, how he likes to make them into toys for children. Great thinking, Charlie. Olivia's book. Woohoo! She's been doing some research. She wrote, butterflies have wings that are transparent. She's learning new vocabulary. Red fire ants have a painful sting. Bumblebees have wings that flap about 200 times a second. So she got into some really good facts about her insects. And her author's note said, I love bugs. Well, I could tell. The pictures were beautiful. Avery's Eric Carle project was a little different. She did a beach theme, which made me want to see the beach again. She had the sun, like Eric Carle does. She had the ocean and the ocean water, seaweed. There was coral, a fish, kind of looked like a squid. Oh, such a great idea. It made me want to make another Eric Carle picture, maybe of the beach next time. Micah, he dedicated his book to Dad. He had, let's see, he had one of his pages in his book said, flies have 6 jointed legs. And the picture showed how the legs would bend. Jointed. That means that they can move and bend. They're not just straight. Very good. And then in his picture, I think it was an ant, but I'm not sure. I know it was an insect because, boy, was it detailed. It had 3 body parts. It had 2 antennae. It had 6 legs. And then there was another one. There were like 2 that he had done, an Eric Carle, or maybe someone in his family was doing it with him. I'm not sure. But that one had a house, and it had doors, and the windows even had the cross marks on it. All done with painted cut paper. Fabulous job. Serenity's was lovely. She had a butterfly and the grass and Eric Carle's son. Evan, I saw all kinds of videos about. His was dedicated to his mama, his book was. And his family decided to get a big piece of poster paper because his was huge. And he had an apple tree, which I thought was very clever. He didn't draw those little apples. He cut out all those little apples. That's really good practice for all those little muscles in your hands. There were butterflies. There was sun. It was really, really awesome. So I think as of right now when I'm doing this, I think that's everybody I heard from. I mean, I did hear a lot about other books and things. Sarah's book is not about all insects. She's doing one just about a ladybug. And Lucy's math was very interesting, and we're going to do a little bit about that very soon. I did see a lot of work from Emily this week. Very good. I don't think I saw her Eric Carle, but I did see that she worked on the cover to her bug book, and she wrote, ants have elbow-shaped antenna. How cool is that? The antennas don't just go straight up. They're like an elbow. Very descriptive. And she said ants use them to smell and feel. So those antennas are very important. Micah wrote that dragonflies have transparent wings. I love the word transparent. Charlie, again, he was reading his book about ants and fireflies and stink bugs, mantises, butterflies. Oh my goodness, all kinds of wonderful things. I don't want to leave anyone out. Maya Bell wasn't feeling really well this week. I did see Christians. Bees have a stinger. Bees have black and yellow stripes. And I saw Avery do a video counting by tens. Yep, 10, 20. Really awesome job, Avery. Very good. I saw a video of Evan. He was singing the insect song with us. That's wonderful. And Evan wrote that ants have no ears. They use vibrations. Butterflies have 4 wings. They are made of molecules. Ooh, my goodness, someone's been doing research. Crickets have wings. They click with them. Yes, they do. And he wrote something about ants too, but I can't read my own writing right now. So, wow! You guys were really, really busy. I hope I didn't miss anyone, and if I did, I'm really sorry. And some of you might still send me some things today, but this is the video. So are you ready? This week, let's build a word. I wrote a little tiny word that I'm sure you all know about. The letters are A-N. How would you read that word? An. Very good. Well, we're going to leave an right there. Now, watch this. If I add T to the end, I've changed the word. Ant. What is it? Ant. Very good. Very good. Now, at the beginning, I'm going to add 2 letters. Don't read it yet. I'm going to put a P and an L. Together, P and L say plant. Plant. Very good. Super. And now I'm going to add 1 more extra. I don't want it to just be a plant. I want it to be plants. That's right. This week, it's going to be our last life cycle week. We've done butterflies, frogs, insects, and a lot of oviparous animals. We've done all of those. Now we're going to do plants. And plants are not oviparous. They start a different way. So let me show you. I am going to have you write in your science notebook today. Okay, I will do it first because I want to show you. We are going to be doing the life cycle of plants. Very good. Now, let's see. I am going to start by coloring the ground because plants start, I need a little black one here. Oops, sorry guys, sometimes finding my colors takes a minute. Oh, there it is. The black is the shortest because I have used it the most. Oh, goodness me. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's my dirt, my soil. It's not just dirt. You can have dirt anywhere. But soil is what plants need. And the difference between just plants and soil, just dirt and soil, is that soil has lots of good nutrients. Things like vitamins and things that we need. Well, it has lots of good nutrients in the dirt to make it into soil so that plants will grow. Plants won't just grow in just old dirt. Okay? So there's my little seed that I have planted. Now, we have to remember, there are things that a seed needs. What do they need? That's right. So I am going to put a sun right up here in the sky because a plant definitely needs sun. The other thing a plant will need, that's right, is water. I will put a few drops of water just so we remember that. Now, of course, when we do a nice picture like this, we always want to label it. So, this is our step 1 in the life cycle, and I'm going to write seed. Seed. S-E are 2 E's. Seed. That's right, with the D. So it starts with the seed. I'm going to have to go a little faster. Down here, there's my soil again. And my seed stays under the ground. And of course, the seed will start to send out roots because that is how the seed is going to get its water. But what's interesting in this second part is what happens next. And not what goes down, but what goes up. This little tiny plant here is called a sprout. I've made the roots and I've made the leaves. Number 2 in the life cycle of plants is the sprout. S-p-r. Oh my goodness. S-p-p. Spr. R. Oh, and Chunky Monkey says, I know how to spell out. It's a sight word. O-U-T. So the seed, then comes the sprout. And then with more sun and rain, our nice little seed continues to grow and set out their roots. And the seed gets large, well, the sprout gets larger and maybe ends up with more leaves on it. Now it is not called a sprout anymore. Now it is a plant. Oh, we know, this says plants. If we wanted to say plant, we just leave off the S. So say plants. Now say plants without S. Plant. So we have a seed, a sprout, a plant, and then next, with more sun and more what else? More rain or water, our plant will continue to grow. The roots grow down, the stem and the flowers grow up, and if everything stays healthy, we will end up with, what's that? A flower. So number 4 is going to be flower. Flower. Oh, my R is a little crazy. Sorry. So ready? Seed grows into the sprout, grows into the plant, and then comes the flower. And you know what? The flower is where the seeds come from. Pretty cool, isn't it? I even went outside yesterday. And you know the little dandelions that are growing? The little yellow flowers that are probably in your grass? Well, yesterday I found one that all the yellow parts had gone. Oops, here's my camera. And this is what happens afterwards. You can see in the middle there's a little tiny bit of yellow left. But it's all turned to seed. These are the little seeds. Some people call them fluff balls. And I don't want to pull it out just yet. But each one of those little puff balls is a seed. And the wind will come and will carry the seeds off. Like in a book you're going to read this afternoon. The Seed by Eric Carle. Or the tiny seed, I think it's called. Well, some seeds are carried by the wind. And you will see that. So today in your science notebook, I'm running out of time. I'll show it again in the next video. I want you to please draw, label, and put a title, like I did, on the life cycle of a plant. See you in a few minutes.